Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Presently, the Australian dollar is looking for direction after recently regaining its bullish outlook, has found good resistance above 68 level, and with bearish divergence clearly evident, the market is weighing on the support. Therefore, could see a pullback towards 67.60 and reassess from there. Any lower should find good demand or bargain hunters close to that 67 figure 10 area. Meanwhile, investors are watching for key economic data this week, including the Australian CPI retail sales and China's manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMI. In the US, look out for the Q2 GDP and July's personal consumption expenditures, or the PCE data, which could signal future policy easing, with 25 or around 50 base point rate cut is expected in September. Moving on to the euro, the market's finding a little bit of weakness as the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against the basket of 6 major currencies, is somewhat mixed around 100.68. Nevertheless, all eyes will be on Germany's preliminary CPI month on month and the CPI flash estimate year on year. Along with that, still keeping an eye on the market for the US GDP and also the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, being the personal consumption expenditure, or the PCE. As the technicals weigh on the support, the pullback could be seen to 111.40, which is where we are now, or lower to 110.85 to 110.45. I'm not getting too bearish. We've extended since the lows of 107, so it does warrant a pullback or profit taking before the next leg up, which could be anywhere to 114. As we turn to the Japanese yen, we should not underestimate it, as renewed weakness could continue on and look towards 142 and reassess from there. Looking to the weeklies, a close under the region of 139.80 could see further bearishness and look lower towards the 130 to 136 area, but that's a broader call. In the meantime though, if the market does recapture its momentum at current levels, then a move up towards 145, 40.60 could run into supply and then look back towards the region of 142. Stellar performance when it comes to sterling, but the market is showing bearish divergence, so could see a pullback anywhere to the lows of 131. I'm not a bull at these highs, and therefore with overheated ADX, could see the market pull back towards the region anywhere to the lows of 131 as mentioned, and with the resistance now seen around 132.85. Wrapping up with commodities, this confined range is now being tested to the support side, and if we see a break beneath the level of 2,506, that could trigger a further move on towards the region of 2,470.74 before reinitiating its bullishness and looking back towards the 2,550 and reassess. A whipsaw price action when it comes to oil, and a little bit more to the bearish side as it now looks towards the level of 74.40. Backing away sharply from the 77.78 region. Let's see if the market can break beneath 74.40, and this would lead on to 72.45.65 and reassess. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me, and as always, we'll have intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the new day.